New City had a population of 3 in their first month of establishment. The number of residents tripled each month. How many residents does the city have after 1 year? Chloe is here with her latest cheat sheet notes. She wants you to know that a geometric series is the sum of consecutive terms of a geometric sequence. The formula to help with the geometric series is S sub n equals a sub 1 times the quantity of 1 minus r raised to the nth power all over 1 minus r. S sub n is the partial sum, n is the total number of terms, a sub 1 is the first term, and r is a common ratio. Down here at the bottom, Chloe also wants you to know that when you have a geometric sequence, you multiply between consecutive terms when you're going left to right, or you divide between consecutive terms when you're going right to left. And the common ratio formula is r equals a sub n over a sub n minus 1. Now that we have Chloe's cheat sheet notes, let's go ahead and figure out how many residents that city has after 1 year. So I know that their initial population when they first established their city was 3 people. So that's my a sub 1. And they tell us that it triples. The amount of residents tripled each month. That means we are going to be multiplying it by 3 each month. So in our second month, a sub 2, we would have 3 times 3, which is 9. If we went into our third month, a sub 3, we would take our previous month 9, multiply it by 3 because we tripled it and we would have 27 people living in our town. In our fourth month, we would go ahead, multiply 27 by 3, and we would have 81 residents. So we have to figure out how many people are going to be in the town after 1 year. Now, 1 year is equivalent to 12 months. So we have to go ahead and figure all the way up to a sub 12 and then add them together. So we could follow the same technique and find a sub 5 by multiplying 81 times 3 and so on till we got to a sub 12, and then we could add them all together. The other technique is to use the partial sum for a geometric series. Since we are multiplying by 3 between each pair of consecutive terms going left to right, or dividing 3 between each consecutive pair of terms from right to left, we know our common ratio is 3. Our a sub 1 is the first term in our sequence, and it's also a 3. And n is the total amount of terms we are adding together, and 1 year equals 12 months, so our n is equal to 12. From here, I can go ahead and take this geometric series formula. S sub n equals a sub 1 times the quantity of 1 minus r raised to the n power all over 1 minus r. And now we're just going to go ahead and plug things in that we have. So our a sub 1 is 3. Then we have 1 minus r, 1 minus 3 is our r, raised to the n power, which is 12, all over 1 minus r, or 1 minus 3. From here, I'm going to go ahead and do 3 to the 12th power, which is 531,441. And so I have 1 minus that times 3 in the numerator, and 1 minus 3 equals negative 2 in the denominator. From here, I can take 1 minus 531,441 in the parentheses, and I get negative 531,440. That is being multiplied by 3, which is negative 1,594,320. And then we divide that by negative 2, and we find out that after a year, or after 12 months, that city will have a population of 797,160.